Hi guys, this is Kim with Fatty Patty Scrapper. Okay, so let me show you what I've got so far because we're on another day. So there are a few things that I added here before I finish this last page. So basically you should have the inside cover page, which has a little itty bitty booklet in here. So that's really, a little tiny storybook with lots of mats or whatever, however you want to use it as journaling or mats, or both. And then I have not done the inside tags for those yet, but I'm pretty much going to do the inside mats last. Then we have page 2, and I did add some extra stuff on here, so I just wanted to show you real quick. So on this little tag, I decided to go around it with stickles, and I thought, I love my bling. So let me tell you which one I used. I used, of course, Tim Holtz or Ranger diamond stickles. Saw got me onto these, and I just totally love these. So, and then remember I glossy accented around here, and then I had some of these like old stash hollies, and then I also took the stickles, same diamond stickles, and I went around here and then around there and around all the clocks. And like I said before, I'm probably going to add one of Saw's clocks on here too, but I'm going to wait a little bit as I will embellish a lot more later in this book. I don't want to make it too thick, so I am going to do, I think, like I'm going to leave a 1/2 inch between the pages. So then we come over to this one, and remember I put a magnet under here, underneath this little sheet here, and so then it just like stays closed, which I love that. I did my little ribbon through here. I did an eyelet. I added this little snowflake, and this actually came from, and I'm sure they probably have them this year, although these are really old. They came from the mini Christmas tree ornaments, and I'm probably going to go into Hobby Lobby pretty soon and grab some more, but today's Sunday and they're closed, so I'm like, oops, poo-poo. And then, of course, I did the tag, and I just distressed it, but I used on my sticker sheet, it kind of looked a little plain, so I went ahead and I added this little, sticker right here down at the bottom, and I just cut it where it would fit appropriately. And I'm almost possibly thinking about covering up these, and I'm trying to think. These little things, why is my brain, I'm like having a brain fart, but anyway, they come in of course, the little paper crafting section, and they're next to spare parts, but they're not actually spare parts. They're a different brand. I just can't think of it right now, but they're actually like little sew-ons, like I did with the gingerbread. So basically I cut off the back of this with my snippers, not scissors, but like your jewelry snippers, and that worked a lot easier. And so I only have one left, but I'm going to go ahead and buy several more. So I haven't decided on whether I want to use the gumdrop. So y'all tell me what you think. We have the gumdrop, we have the snowflake, and we have the gingerbread man and woman. And what else do we have? There is like a little carrot nose, but that really doesn't go with this album. Saw just came out with a, like last week, she came out with a new snowman chipboard book, and I cannot wait to get my hands on that. I love snowflakes and everything, so that one is going to be all decked out. Love it, love it, love it. Love snowmen. So anywho, we're going to move on to page 4. So remember, we got 1, 2, 3, and then we wanted something to match 4. So I picked out this one, and right now I can't think of the name of it, but it's the opposite side of this. So I'm just kind of sticking with the theme here. And of course I distressed it with the Tim Holtz walnut stain, which I've pretty much, you know, stayed within that format of everything. And I did not cut this down at all. So it is what it is. Then I took some of my, I'm going to put this to the side for a second so I can show you what I'm going to use for the inside. So on the inside, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do another side card. And you know what? I noticed that throughout this little, you know, tags and stuff they don't have too many that are vertical. So my options are not, you know, as much as what I could do. I might do some stickles around here to stick with the glitz and glam theme, keep it going. So I haven't decided that yet. But in the meantime, this is, let's see, 11 inches. And then I'm trying to think, I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart, so hold on one second. At 4 5/8 I scored it there, and then this should be at 8 5/8 I scored it there. And then I went ahead and distressed around every side but the back side, because this is going to be glued down. So, you know, onto the page, like so. And then it's going to go like this. So, I'm going to go ahead and get my magnets ready. And I have 2 different size basic grays. I'm going to use the big one up here and the smaller one down here, because this page is going to be a journaling page. So, but before, hold on, before I actually, oh, thank you, Mia. Before I do the magnets, let me show you what I did here. So this is 6 1/4, and this was just my regular cardstock by 4 1/4. 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So that just lays perfectly right on top of here. And then this card, I really didn't even do measurements on it. What I did was I just I followed the lines. No, I didn't. And don't let me lie. Okay, so here, you see where it has a red edge around here? I went ahead and took that off so that I would have more room to play with. So that's how it's going to go. Then, let's go ahead and mat this down first. Now that I know that I'm not going to use any magnets underneath this page, I feel good, you know, comfortable about putting it down. Let me make sure that my tab is to the right, that's on this side, because I don't want it to be upside down, because I've done that before. Let me tell you, and I hate having to redo pages. So it's always very careful, you know, always be sure that if you're going to use magnets to kind of consider your page, you know, like faux put it together before you actually put anything down. That way you know what you're going to need, because I wasn't doing that earlier and I was like, oh, I could have done this, I could have done that. I don't want to do that anymore. So there it is. See, I even turned this and I didn't even know it. So it's a good thing I double checked. So I'm going to stand up here for a second to make sure that I center this really good. Now, if you're going to use a different binding system where you would use like ring binders, then you would move this over more closer to the edge so that you have that space. But this is kind of like a hidden binding system. So I'll show that to you, you know, once we finish the book. Okay, so next I'm going to decide, do I want any bling on this page? You know what I'm saying? Before I really put this down, I know this is approximately the center. Just guessing, do I want anything up at the top? Do I want anything down at the bottom? And I'm thinking, I'm gonna keep it like this. The other one was a little bit lower down, I believe, or maybe it was about the same. Let me see. Honestly, it's pretty close to the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my my 1/8 inch score tape. And remember, I only use my bigger score tape for the outside of the book. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess if you wanna, it's not necessary to use such thick tape on these here, but you know, that's completely up to you. That is all your decision. And go ahead and do this. Yeah, I'm kind of like doing it unevenly right now, so I might do another strip up here just to make sure I get that in there. It's real secure on the corners. You definitely want your edges to be secure, or it's going to lift. Sorry, you might hear my kids in the background. It is Sunday, so they're here. Go ahead and kind of let me do that. And there's a little piece that went over, so I'm going to fold that over. This piece kind of went over, so I'm going to fold that over. Whoa! Okay, I went a little crazy there. Hold on. Now I got to do another piece. That's okay. If you rip it, just do another one.
It's okay if you rip it.
Thank you, Mia. Aiden. Sorry, my son likes to sing to himself. Oops.
These are the Christmas ones.
I'm not going to use any of those yet because I don't have enough. So, well, I might. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so I'm going to stand up again to make sure that, I'm going to move this down so you can see what I'm doing. To make sure that I have this centered. And I'm not going to put it down yet. I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe putting this on here. What do y'all think? I just don't know if it really... Where's my other page? No, it really doesn't go. That's okay. I'll figure it out later. I might use something else. Okay. So this looks about centered. Come here and rub it down on there. Okay, so we got that part done. Then, I don't need any magnets on this side, so I'm going to go ahead and apply my, I don't know what my problem is today. Well, I do, but it's okay. I'm going to apply my score tape on this one, and I already just lightly inked the edges with the walnut stain. I'm just wanting something really light, and I have tea, but I kind of almost like that real old-fashioned feel, like the soot feel, but I didn't want to use black, if you know what I mean. So, because I wasn't trying to give it like this creepy, spooky look. I want something just old-fashioned, so. I wouldn't say creepy, spooky, maybe like more like steampunk, you know, to me would be like the soot color. But to each his own. You're welcome to use whatever color you want. You can use green, you can use red. Okay, so Go ahead and pull these off. Make sure that all my edges are tucked in, because I don't want any sticking out. That makes me crazy. Okay. Put that in there and get it out of my way. And I'm going to center it and lay it down. And yes, I do have more of a gap right here, but I don't care because I really don't have that much room to work with this one. So I just want to make sure that I can get it on there. And I probably will do stickles on this. Now that I'm looking at it, I think it needs it. It needs that extra pop. But I will do that later. Again, I don't need any magnets on this page, so I'm not concerned about that at the moment. And then boom. Get that adhered on there really good. And a lot of times if you start getting these really dirty or sticky or whatever, be sure to wash them, otherwise it's gonna get on your paper. Just, you know, a little FYI. Okay, so on my piece of paper over here, I use this one, which this little pattern is on the back. This is from the 6x6 pad. And I'm going to use this as my inside page, but I know that I'm going to have a magnet here. So I'm going to pull out my big magnet because I don't want my big magnet. This one's the negative side, so this is really awesome about Basic Gray. They tell you what's negative and positive. Peel this off. I'm going to try to do it without messing it up because I mess it up every time. And that's okay, because if it happens, then you can just use a little glue on the bottom. Or score tape, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and basically center that one. Uh-oh. No, I'm not. See, now I got to move it. Okay. The reason why I'm doing that is because I'm going to have a magnet over here. Well, I could. Yeah. I can do that. I just got to keep my other magnet way lower because it will cause like some sort of like crazy friction. I know, isn't that wild? So I don't want to do that. So on this one, now I'm going to find, so this I know goes. Sorry, I use this on something else and then I pull it off, so it kind of looks nasty, but it's really not. Okay, so we know not that one. Maybe this one? There we go. I know this is a positive onto a negative. Now this is as easy as pie. I'm going to show you why. You're going to go like this, put it on here. Why it's all moving around, I don't know. It should stay in the center, but whatever. You're going to rub it down and voila! So I know exactly where it needs to be. So I'm going to pull these off again. Oh, and I forgot to tell you the measurements on this, but that's okay. I think I have another one the exact same size. So hold on one second. I'll tell you that in a minute because I don't want to mess up the sticky. Okay, again, I'm going to look for any edges hanging over, which that's a little sticky there. So I'm going to try to get it in and push it down so that it doesn't come off the page. Okay. Again, I distressed ink this like very lightly. I'm sorry, I'm going to move this a little closer to me so I can see what I'm doing here.
You see that?
I'm going to center it.
You're the famous type. Yes.
Use my bone folder. And be careful around here. Just kind of like avoid that little spot, you know, just kind of go around it and smooth it down. Otherwise you're going to show a little line there. because I've like pressed too hard and done that. So I'm just speaking from experience. Okay, so these are 4 1/8 by 6.
Leo, please. Okay, sit on me. Tiger versus tiger. Sit on me.
Guys, be quiet.
The magic tiger will defeat you. Magic tiger number.
Aiden! Sorry. Sometimes they get a little out of control. You know boys, they get wild. So I'm going to try to line it up
I forgot.
so that they kind of go down the same way. And then smooth it down. Guys, let's not wrestle. Okay, then this is, I think, leftover from another piece or something like that. I thought I taped the back of this. I guess I didn't. Okay, so let me go ahead and do that. Get my score tape.
I don't want to hurt you.
No, y'all, I just realized I did a boo-boo. Hopefully this is gonna work. Find out if I can fix this. Y'all know what I forgot to do? Put the other magnet down. Yes, I did.
Ow. No. Aiden, get your hands off of me. No.
Let's see where this one is.
Aiden, you ruined my video. Shut up and get off of me. You're not allowed to come on me with that.
Maybe I can use a bigger one. Let me see here.
And this one's involved a big fight.
Yeah, I messed up. Good night. Okay. Let's see. I'm not afraid to lift it. I might have just messed that up. 'Cause if I do this, it's not gonna, goes too far up. It's gonna keep bouncing. Maybe it'll go through. I don't know. Yep. Or I can do it on this side, actually.
Somebody, stop it, somebody. Stop it.
Oh boy. Yeah. I may try to pull this one up and then redo it.
Paralyzing touch points.
Oh, it's working. I'm surprised. Oh, God is on my side today.
Stop! Aiden!
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me put it on pause. Okay, guys, I apologize for that. I guess I need to work late at night on the weekends. Okay, so I went ahead and fixed it. What I did was I lifted this up. Luckily, I was able to get it up without tearing it. I added an extra piece of score tape down here. Put the larger magnet down, and then I end up gluing this magnet down just to make sure that it's super secure. So now I'm going to lay my paper down. And this one is for like journaling and stuff right here. I'm going to make sure that the lines kind of line it straight so that it goes all the way down and it's even. Okay, so we have that. I just need one more. Nope. Whoa, did you see that? It was quick, right? Let me see if this will work without me having to. I guess we'll find out in about 2 seconds. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. So this one is 1 5/8 by 6. And that's what this little strip is too. Okay. Well, let me turn this way. I'm so worried that this is like not gonna do it. I guess we'll find out. Yep, it worked. Okay, so I'm super excited about that. Sorry guys, I was like freaking out there for a minute. Okay, so I think for the time being, you're gonna get your fingers all full of stuff.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and get my stickles out. Well, Mia's moved them. It's the clear one which says diamonds. Yes, diamond stickles. So I'm gonna go ahead and I always try to get the line going first and then come along here. And I just go real lightly and drag it along here.
What is stickles?
Stickles is glitter.
Oh.
I went a little over the edge, so I'm going to take my fingernail, or you can take anything pretty much to kind of clean that up. A little Q-tip works too. Especially like the makeup applicator ones that are pointy. Those are awesome for art projects, to be honest with you. Okay, so now we have it all done. But I will figure out what I'm going to do along here. I'm going to have something decorative. I don't know yet though. I'm going to ponder on that. So in the meantime, we'll be able to start working with page 4. So we know that page 1 and 2 were green, 3 and 4 were basically red and cream. So, oh no, I'm sorry. 1, 2, yeah, 3 and 4. So I think 5 and 6, I'm going to do a green again, most likely, to keep the theme going. So let me see through here.
Why'd you put the word Kim?
Don't worry about that, Mia.
Okay.
Let me see which one I haven't used yet. Snowflakes. I could do the snowflakes and holly. Let's see. See how those look together. I could do holly and plaid, but the reason why I'm trying to save my plaid is because that's what I'm going to use for the outside cover, I believe. I haven't really decided officially, but I'm pretty much thinking that's going to be it. So I like the snowflake. Snowflake and so maybe snowflake and holly. What do y'all think? That's pretty.
Mhm.
Okay, so let me go ahead and pull this one out. I'm gonna go ahead and use my score. Oops, whoa, I'm being loud. My bad. This page is called Ho Ho Ho. So I'm gonna go ahead and line this up right along the line in here and slice. I'm gonna ink my edges. And these all into my stuff.
Sorry. I'll throw that away for you.
You throw all that away? Thank you. Just don't throw in the magnets. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and ink the edges.
There you go.
Why did I just do that side? That's not what I want. Sorry, guys. Maybe somebody's trying to tell me something like, use that side. I don't know. Think of it. Isn't there like a postage stamp page? I thought there was, but maybe this is it. Yeah, this is the postage stamp page. I think I might have an idea for that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out another one of these because I want to go ahead and keep this distressed one. So I changed my mind. I'm not going to use the hollies on the next one. I'm going to use this one, the other side of the ho-ho. You know, one of my favorite things is there's this new show. What is the name of that show, man?
Hot and spicy.
No, it's a show that's on I think CBS or ABC, one of those, about this chef. No, it's on ABC Family. And she's a girl chef or whatever, and she goes, her friend says, you're a ho-ho acting like a ding-dong. I think that is so funny. So that is like my favorite saying right now. You're a ho-ho acting like a ding-dong.
I kept recently saying that when my mom was in the room, and she really liked that. Because I always saw the commercial of that. I'm like, I really like that thing. You're a ho-ho.
And we gotta figure out what the name of that show is so we can tell them, because it's a funny show. But I just look on my Verizon. We have Verizon here. I don't know if that's good or bad. I think they all kind of stink. AT&T, Verizon, all of them disappoint me. Who doesn't?
Apple.
Satellite, all of them. Apple disappoints me too sometimes. All of them do. Doesn't matter. I don't know if it's like, but Facebook has been acting like really crazy lately. I don't know what is going on. Like, I'll open up my Facebook page and it just stays blue. So immediately I'm thinking there's something wrong with my internet, and there's not. It's just, I don't know. I have no clue. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh man.
What?
I got the stickles on here. Shoot.
Uh-oh. Bad mommy.
Okay, do me a favor, Mia. Go put this in the other room and turn that fan on. And then it'll dry much faster. And then let me Sorry, I'm gonna have like stickles all over my fingers, but I wanna make sure this is dry. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab some postage stamp frames that I have. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, this is what I was thinking, and I was gonna do tags, but now I've decided I'm gonna go ahead and do this. So, I'm gonna make like another little book with these little postage stamps, and what I might do is have it where it's sealed on these sides, and then you can slip in a picture. So, let me see what the measurements of this are. 4 7/8 by 4 1/8. So, or no, 4 1/4. Well, really 4 1/8. So let me see this again. Whoa, yeah, it's very hot. Sorry, she just burned herself for the first time with a glue gun. Yep, she's been introduced to the world. Yay! Aw, she's like getting ready to cry. I'm sorry, Mama. Go put some ice water on it. She needs to put her fingers in ice water. That's what I used to do. Okay, so guys, so what I'm thinking here is, should I use colored cardstock? Should I use this one? You know, use that old-fashioned postage paper. I think that might be cute. So, let me see here. If I do it like this, you need to have it where it's like this. You can't really see it, but what I want to do is make it like a book. So it'll be intertwined here. You know what, guys, let me figure out these measurements and I'll be right back, because this might take a few minutes. So I want to make sure it works before we actually do this.